Whoops! After completing the entire video, I noticed that I missed a round. I inserted the missing round so you don't have to do anything different, just in case you're wondering why the two next rounds are called 11A and 11B. And for the next round, you're just going to pull up the loop slightly and make 1 half double crochet in the same stitch. And then chain 1 and skip the next stitch and work 1 half double crochet into the next. And chain 1 and skip 1 and work 1 half double crochet into the next, and just continue on like this all around. And when you get to the end of the round, you slip stitch with the new color, so with color A. And now you chain 1 and work 1 single crochet into that same stitch and work a double crochet into the next stitch in the row below, and a single crochet in the current row and a double crochet in the row below, and just continue with this pattern all around. And we're at the end, and now you join with a slip stitch as usual and chain 1, and now comes the 2 rounds of single crochets, just 1 single crochet in every stitch around. And still the stitch count is 24. So again, this round of single crochets, 1 single crochet in every stitch around. And after you join, you chain 1 and pull up the loop slightly and work half double crochet in the first stitch, chain 1 and skip the next stitch and work half double crochet into the next. So again, you are repeating the same pattern every 4 rounds. And when you get to the end of the round, you join with a slip stitch to the first half double crochet of the round. And I accidentally cut the yarn here, so you'll just be changing to the new color as usual. Make 1 single crochet into the first stitch and 1 double crochet into the row below, and just repeat this pattern all around, 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in the row below. And now is the time to cut your yarn. So now you'll be preparing to working on the sides of the foot, and you'll be doing this by inserting the hook on the opposite side, on the inside of the foot, and still with the same side facing as when you cut the yarn. And that's important because you want the pretty side facing up, the side where you haven't been breaking any yarn. Now chain 1 in one of the stitches on the opposite side and make 1 single crochet in that same stitch, and 1 single crochet in every stitch around until 2 stitches remain. Just keep on working, 1 single crochet around, and leave the 2 last stitches unworked. And for the next row you chain 1 and turn, and now you'll be working 1 single crochet into the first stitch and 2 single crochets into the next, and then just 1 single crochet in every stitch in each of the remaining stitches across. And this will leave you with a stitch count of 23, and that's important to continue on with the next round. So make sure you count the stitches of this row. You should have 23 stitches. And once you're done with that, you chain 1 and turn. And now you pull up the loop slightly and work your first half double crochet into that same stitch, and then chain 1 and skip the next stitch, and then 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. So this is simply the pattern that we have been repeating for the toe part of the foot, and you'll keep on doing this all around. Half double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and I'm at the end here, and you will make 1 half double crochet in the remaining stitch, but you'll be making this with the new color. So attach that new color and turn, and now chain 1, and again then 1 single crochet into the first stitch and 1 double crochet into the next stitch on the row below. 1 single crochet in the next and 1 double crochet into the row below. And I'm just working over the yarn end at the back to hide that. And we're at the end, and you just make 1 half double crochet into that last stitch, chain 1 and turn, and your stitch count should still be 23. And now you just be working 1 single crochet into every stitch across, and chain 1 and turn, and make another row of single crochets, 1 single crochet in each across, chain 1 and turn, and pull up the loop slightly, and then work your half double crochet row. So half double crochet in the first, chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet in the next. Just continue as usual, and when you're at the end you make a half double crochet in the last stitch. And now change yarn, but don't do it as I show here. Instead cut the color B here, because if you try to attach it without cutting it, it will make the sides too tight. So just attach that yarn and chain 1 for the next row. And now you're ready to make your first single crochet in that first stitch. And you probably know the pattern by now, so 1 single crochet in the first and 1 double crochet into the row below. And just keep on doing this across. And here I am closing in on the end, and I'm working my last single crochet in the last stitch, and still your row count, it is 23. So chain 1 and turn, and now you'll be working a single crochet in every stitch across, and you'll be doing this for this row and the next. And don't forget to try on your slipper once in a while just to see how it is coming along. Here I'm trying on mine and it fits like it should. So for the next round you pull up the loop slightly and work your half double crochet in the first, chain 1, skip 1 and 1 half double crochet in the next. So just do this all across. And when you're at the end, you will be working with your new color, so cut that and bring it up to your working row and make that beginning of the first half double or the last half double crochet, and then attach your yarn and chain 1 and turn. And you know this pattern by now, so 1 single crochet in the first, and then you'll be working 1 double crochet in the row below in the next stitch, and 1 single crochet in the next and 1 double crochet in the next stitch in the row below. So just continue on like this on the cross. And when you're at the end, you work your last half double crochet into the last stitch and chain 1 and turn. Now you'll be working a row of single crochets, 1 single crochet into each stitch, and the same goes for the next row. So remember, you always had 2 single crochets rows after each other. And for the remaining part of the slipper, I'm just gonna work with this same color. I'm chaining 3, turning and working 1 double crochet into the first stitch and 1 double crochet in every stitch across. And you'll just repeat this row until your slipper is almost reaching your heel, so until there's approximately half an inch or 1 inch left until your slipper reaches your heel. This might be a little bit earlier than mine. I'm gonna work 1 more row of double crochets before we close the heel. But if you have the length that you need, you just stop. And now we're ready to close the heel. So to close the heel, chain 3 and work 1 double crochet into the same stitch. And I'm trying on a different method here just for the fun of it. So I'm bringing the heel flaps together, and now I'm chaining 1 and take your hook and place it into the first stitch on the opposite side, and now pull the loop of the hook through that stitch, and from there you make a double crochet into the row on the first side and chain 1 and remove your hook, insert it into the next stitch of the row that is closest to you and pull the loop through, and again 1 double crochet in the opposite row, and just continue on doing this. So if you find this method too complicated, you can simply close the heel with a slip stitch all across. That's just as effective. And now just cut the yarn. And what we need to do now is we need to weave in the yarn ends. And just weave in all of your yarn ends. And after you have weaved in all of your ends, you're ready to continue on with the opening of the slipper. And for that you're just going to attach your yarn to the heel of the slipper. And chain 1, and now work 1 single crochet into the same stitch. And just work around the opening of the slippers of the slipper, work 1 single crochet into or under each stitch, because you're not working into the stitches since the stitches are sideways. And this is your option to affect how wide you want the opening of the slipper. So if you make a lot of single crochets around the opening, you will have a wider opening, and if you make fewer single crochets, your opening will be more narrow. And when you get to the end of the round, simply join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet of the round, and I wanted my opening to be a little bit for a closer fit, so I chain 1 and then I actually slip stitch in each single crochet around, but be sure not to make the slip stitches too tight or the slipper will be too tight to get on your foot. And again, when you get to the end, just join with a slip stitch to the first stitch of the round and then break the yarn. And now you've made your first slipper and you can try it on. and the only thing left to do is to make another one, and you just follow the exact same steps as you did for slipper number 1, and now we have a cute set of slippers to wear. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos in the future.